Psychologist, so please keep me anonymous as I can't break confidentiality clauses. But I have to tell someone. A patient of mine told me she was sleeping with a married man and the guilt was eating her alive.
Yeah, okay.
The patient said the man was going to leave his wife for her.
Yep.
And she was like, well, I love this guy, but I feel bad and I'm like a home wrecker. And
you would feel bad, but you'd be like, oh, my happiness, your like, how do you decide that?
Later that week, my husband told me he was leaving me for a woman he's been sleeping with. My husband was having a fling with my patient, and I couldn't tell either of them or anyone because of the confidentiality clauses. But I need to tell someone, and I just need to scream.
What the fuck?
That woman stayed surprisingly professional through it all, which is honestly shocking. After such a horrible experience, I'd probably just quit my job right there. It's easily one of the wildest stories I've ever heard, and the way she handled it makes it even more unbelievable. No way I'm raising cheaters. Absolutely not. That's final. Yeah, I'm serious about it no matter what happens. This is exactly the kind of father I'm going to be, and there's no chance in hell I'm backing down from that belief. That's just how I see it, and it won't change.
Oh, hey, high school, Miss Oh, Foothill. Foothill also. Caught a run with my wife.
I got you, bro.
I got more videos. She's been doing it for a year and a half. Just lied to me. We were supposed to go get ice cream with my kid. She just did this shit. I got the text messages. Let's go get ice cream. Let's go eat this. Da da da. Lying. She's at lunch with her friends.
Wow, that's crazy. I got.
Being done with her completely is the only move now. After finding out she cheated, I get the anger. Anyone would feel it, but wasting your voice won't fix anything. It only drains you more. Just walk away and move on. There's nothing left worth saying anymore. We're almost at 200 subs right now, super close. If you're enjoying the content, hit subscribe and be part of it before we cross that mark. Catching your wife cheating like this is brutal. Honestly, one of the worst ways possible. Still, thank God he recorded everything to present to the judge and lawyer. It's really sad, but at least this helps him keep his daughter while she ends up paying child support.
Oh my God, I like black men.
Sensational.
Am I your type?
Oh, yes, Daddy. Well, I have a boyfriend, so I can't really be saying that.
But wait, there's more.
It's faster, faster.
Can I answer that?
Yeah,
yes.
Emotions are temporary. When you sad, you might need a person to talk to. So let me go ahead and get your contact.
Her friend being fine with cheating says enough about that circle. Man, this is exactly why red flags matter. The place she's at and how she dresses. Big warning. And the fact her guy lets her go there. Yeah, that tells you everything. Probably a simp. Guys, remember this. If she keeps posting the same pics on her story, even ones you've already seen, it's not random at all. That kind of behavior usually means she's seeking attention. And let's be real, it's often not yours she wants, even if you assume it is.
Can't even begin to tell you the things that I've seen. It make you scared to get married.
Wait, what kind of crazies? What do you mean?
What I'm saying to you is that there are players who have been traded because they were with a teammate's wife. There are coaches who have traded players because players was getting with somebody they would get with. There are. I went to a journalism conference. I watched two people who I knew were married go into their room together, came out of the room, went downstairs to meet their respective spouses who had just arrived.
Hey, maybe they were journalism.
That's a word to use for it.
Yeah.
Listen, it happens everywhere. Y'all talking to me because I do sports, but the fact of the matter is sports, Wall Street, you could be in medicine or doctors and nurses working at the hospital. Look, man, since Adam and Eve, this been going on. Stop acting like
cheating has nothing to do with money. That's the real point. Rich or poor, people still do it. Honestly, I don't get why anyone's surprised by this. At the end of the day, it's not about income. It all comes down to what kind of person you are and the choices you make.
I don't think there are many guys that wouldn't cheat. I feel like that's why you've got to
fuck like a man, and you got to play them at their own game. Like when I got cheated on, when I found out.
Yeah, we know the trauma. Okay,
I went out and fucked a guy and just left the cum in there, and then went to see my ex who had cheated on me and let him like out.
You think you're loving your girl, everything feels real, but behind the scenes, she's doing this. The disrespect that man went through is insane. At some point, you've got to admit it's a crime. Honestly, for something this horrible, she should be locked up.
This is $100.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry. Like, what do I do? I don't have any money though.
The way she switched so fast was obvious, just trying anything to escape. She really thought a quick apology would fix it, like her emotions could somehow convince him to let her go. But yeah, that clearly wasn't happening at all, not even close. We're nearly at 200 subs. If you're watching this and still not subscribed, hit that subscribe button real quick. It takes a second.
Cheat. Oh yeah, it's wrong to cheat. But then you cheat. I cheat to save my relationship. That's the only reason why I cheat. So I don't care what nobody thinks.
You cheat to save the relationship.
Yes, I'm that confident, Steve. Yes, I cheat to save my relationship because if I can show you that I'm doing it, you should be able to tell me you're doing it.
Right. So not only do you cheat, you videotape it.
Yeah, I videotaped it.
And then you send it to a key.
Yeah, I sent it to him. What's his reaction?
You took a lie detector test?
No, I ain't taking no lie detector test because I got video what I'm lying for.
Clapping like she proved something? That's crazy, honestly. This kind of behavior doesn't fix a broken marriage. It's likely already falling apart. She was probably always like this. It's just her nature. Cheating isn't a mistake here, it's a pattern, and people supporting it make it worse.
What's your age?
I'm 27.
Are you single?
No.
You have a man?
Yeah.
How long now?
Like 3 years.
Why do you think he hasn't proposed?
I think because we're both young, so like I don't know. I'm not looking for marriage right now, anyways.
27 is young for a woman?
Yeah, it's very young. How old are you?
Same age.
You're 27?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're older or no?
No, but I don't have a biological clock.
Oh. I mean, to each its own.
So at what point would you want to get married then?
Maybe when I'm like 30.
What if your man said, I never want marriage, I just want a long-term commitment? How would you feel?
I think I would leave. It doesn't take years to know if you want to marry someone.
You would leave the relationship?
Yes, I would.
But be honest with me. Do you think marriage really shows commitment?
No, not at all. Because I know a whole bunch of married men in Scottsdale that cheat.
So why put such an emphasis on it anyways?
I guess the fairy tale.
She doesn't even seem like she's in a real relationship, honestly. I'm not addressing her points. I'm more curious who she's dating. If she truly loved him, would she even be out like this? She looks single, like she'd go for any guy she thinks is worth it.
Off what I posted yesterday. Do girls have rosters?
100%.
How does the girl roster work?
The one guy, girls always have one guy that they're like, if he asked me to be his girlfriend, for sure. And then they've got like a couple other ones that, yeah, like, they're fun. Like, oh yeah, he's really fun. Like we have a lot of fun. So it's like 1 or 2 that they have really a fun time with. And then they've got probably 2 or 3, because depends on how pretty the girl is, that they just use. They use for drinks, they use for dinner, they use for trips. And so girls have probably about 4 or 5 guys on their phone that they make them think that like they're the only one.
I also admitted to having rosters. Was there a point where you were like that?
So when I started talking to my now boyfriend, I was talking to another guy, and he, like, I didn't want anything serious with him. I just liked the attention. I liked the dinner dates. I liked just hanging out with him. And so he was just like, just somebody to hang out with. And then my now boyfriend, he started talking to me, and I think like within a week of talking to him, I dropped the other guy.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. I love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.